this is Lady Boulay, and welcome back to Black American Lineage. Thank you for your support. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Thank you for your comments, and thank you for your thumbs up. Thank you for all you do to support this channel. Today, I want to talk about the 14th Amendment to the Constitution and illegal immigration. The 14th Amendment to the Constitution was passed in 1868, 3 years after slavery ended. The 14th Amendment was passed to give the formerly enslaved people citizenship. They were not citizens. They were property. As bad as that sounds, that's what they were. But when the 14th Amendment was passed, it was passed to give them citizenship. It also says that nor shall any state deprive any person of life, liberty, or property without due process of law, which means that now you could take somebody to court. You could take the former slave master to court. Before then, you could not. And the law also says, nor could they deny any person within its jurisdiction the equal protection of the laws. Now, we're still waiting for that, but we have the right to equal protection under the law granted to us by the Constitution, the 14th Amendment. So the 14th Amendment did 3 things. It made the formerly enslaved people citizens. It gave them due process under the law, which means that you can sue somebody, take them to court if they have violated you, your liberty, or your property. And also, they were granted equal protection under the law. Means that the law was supposed to protect them. But we know that we're still kind of waiting for that. Now, the reason I have the 14th Amendment and immigration, and I mean illegal immigration, is because those people are coming here on the 14th Amendment. They are coming here on a right that was granted to our ancestors, the formerly enslaved people. The easiest way for them to grant all of the enslaved people citizenship was to say, if you were born in the United States, then you become American citizen under the 14th Amendment. Now, what is happening is that people are coming here illegally, having babies, and those babies are automatically granted citizenship. That was not the intention of that law. That law was passed to give citizenship to the formerly enslaved people. Now, we call these babies anchor babies. An anchor baby is a child born to someone who is not a citizen of this country, but the country has birthright citizenship. Now, the birthright citizenship was supposed for the enslaved people, not people who are coming here illegally. Now, the reason I'm bringing this up is because a lot of these anchor babies who are now American citizens are the main ones up here talking about that we don't deserve reparations. So we need to contextualize these things so that we know how to respond, especially to the immigrants. So when they say something against reparations, the first thing we need to say is, are you legally a citizen? Are you an anchor baby? Did you come here legally? Because they're coming here on our dime. This law was passed for us, for our ancestors, not for them. And then they get off the boat, they get across the border, and the first thing they start doing is running their mouth and trying to take sides with white supremacists against Black Americans. But many of these people are not here legal. Well, many of their parents didn't come here legally, but they are legal because that we have birthright citizenship in America, which needs to be changed. Another trickery that has been going on with immigration is that people are marrying American citizens, sometimes paying American citizens to marry them, because if you are married to an American, then that gives you a right to come to this country. So the Supreme Court has struck that down. The Supreme Court ruled that United States citizens don't have inherent right to bring non-citizen spouses into the country. So if you're an American citizen and decide to go somewhere and marry somebody that's not an American citizen, in the past you could bring your spouse to the United States, but the Supreme Court says no more. You don't have a right to do that. So the decision raised concerns about visa denial, transparency, fairness, and family unity. So the Supreme Court says we don't have anything to do with that. Whether or not you think it's fair or about your family unity, we don't have anything to do with that. If you're not an American citizen, you don't have an automatic right to be here. So finally they put their foot down about something. These laws that were put in place to benefit American citizens are being abused. Everybody is on to the game. Everybody wants to come here and get rich. At least that's what they think. So they're doing everything they can to get here. So this was one step toward doing something towards all of this abuse. Many of these laws have been passed to benefit American citizens, including Black Americans, and other people are taking advantage of these laws and then coming over here talking slick to and about us. So we do need to be up to date on what the laws are, especially the ones that affect us and the ones that were passed for our benefit. Okay, y'all, thank you for listening. Let me know what you think about the video and have a good evening.